First thing is I feel like I already won. It doesn't matter what happens tomorrow. I feel this process has taught me so much and has shown me so much of what I'm capable of that I already won. So saying that, obviously I have goals. I have time goals and I want to do my best, obviously, because I have worked hard for it. So I'm happy that I took the challenge, even when I was scared of taking it, even that I didn't really want to run a marathon. Excited to see how it goes. In terms of my goal, well, I think I have said it before in one of the shorts, but my goal is to hit 3:30 or sub 3:30. The race itself is pretty hilly, so I don't know how possible that is, to be honest. I think I can do it, but again, if I don't hit it, it's not that I'm gonna be pissed. It's not that I'm gonna be disappointed. I think, a lot of things can go wrong, and a lot of things can go right. So I have done what is in my control, and I have done what I had to do. So, tomorrow race day, it's gonna be all about enjoying being healthy and being able to run for 26.2 miles. So yeah, that's a big win. Getting healthy, being healthy to run it, I think is a big win. Running it with my couple of my best friends, again, such a blessing. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited, and yeah, I'm just really happy. In terms of nutrition, my nutrition strategy, I'm just gonna do what I did for my 20 miles. I think I felt very good. I had a cup of coffee, black coffee, and then I had one scoop and a half of Scratch, and then once I get in the car, that was like 30 minutes before starting to run, I had one gel without caffeine, and then I had 25 grams of carbs every 30 minutes, so half of a gel, because I bought huge gels. I didn't know, and I bought huge gels. But yeah, and then that'll be every 30 minutes, and then after the half mark of the marathon, I will start taking caffeinated gels. So I think it should be good. That's what I did for my 20-mile run, and it worked perfect. It worked pretty good. So I think I'm a little bit concerned is my race day shoes. I haven't worked them in long runs. So let's do it. Okay, I gotta pack now. So I'll see you guys when my friend's picking me up.
It's understanding of people, and you'll never get it because they never did, to be honest. So that is what it takes for me to do what I do. It may take you something different, So for me, everything has to be in the study. Everything has to be into this. Everything has to be everywhere I am. It has to be there. Me, focused where I am.
Hey guys, it's me again. It has been a whole week since the marathon, and I have been editing the blog, which is pretty exciting. And I think it's a cool blog. You know, it's nothing crazy, nothing professional, but I think it's a pretty cool blog. But because I don't have any footage of the race itself, I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience and how I felt during the race. And I think a week has been a good time to process what it was the race, how I felt during the race, and how I have been feeling this past week. So first is why I don't have any footage of the race, because I could perfectly have taken my phone with me or even my little camera. I have that Insta360 Go Ultra that I actually love, and it's a pretty small camera, so I don't think I would have a problem taking it, and I don't think it would have distract me of the race. But because it was my first marathon, I kind of wanted to just be there, just enjoy the 3 hours, 2 hours and a half that I was running, and just be there, enjoy with the people, talk to the people. The pacer was amazing. The people in my group, like my pace group, it was really cool. I got to meet a lot of people, so that's why I don't have any footage of the race, because I just wanted to be present. I didn't want to be recording, or I didn't want to be worried about holding my phone or my camera, or I was trying to be there and I was trying to be present. So that's why I don't have any footage. And to be honest, I would do it like that again. It was such a good experience just running and just being there, present with the rest of the people. It was such a great experience like that. So talking a little bit about the race itself, I think it was amazing. I think it was way more painful than I thought it would be. I remember in mile 18, telling a guy that it was running next to me, that I'm assuming it was not his first marathon, saying to him like, "Oh, I didn't know it was gonna hurt this bad," and him just saying, "Oh, don't worry, it gets even worse." And I knew it was gonna hurt, and I knew it was gonna be hard, but I don't think I have ever experienced an amount of pain like that. And like mile 24, I tried to run. I tried to pick up the pace, but I couldn't. It would just be me jogging a couple meters and then walking some more meters. And that was my last 2 miles. It was jogging and walking. I managed to reach my goal, which it was 3:30, sub 3:30. I ran at 3:29 and some seconds. I have no idea what's the official time on that, but I'm really happy. I thought about quitting since like mile 5. I counted, I miscounted my gels for entire race. So like at the 2:30 mark, I was out of gels, so I had to run 1 hour, the last hour, without any fuel. My shoes, they were killing me. A lot of things went wrong, but I'm very proud of myself for just keep pushing. I think, as I said before in a short, in those long runs, in this case it was a race, but you dig deep and you find purpose for what you're doing. And I know it sounds dramatic because it's just literally running. It's a race. It's nothing crazy, nothing like extremely meaningful to the world. But like on those moments of so much physical pain, you get to find purpose. Like I started thinking about how my mom was tracking me, how my family was tracking me back home, how my girlfriend, now fiance, was tracking me back home. Like all this stuff, it just gave me a little bit of fuel. And all that add up a little bit. Every single one of those thoughts add up to let me finish the race. And I think that's why people really like running, or people get into long distance running, because you go to such dark places that they're not dark anymore. They make you better, because you go to such a dark places that they let you understand yourself better. They let you see what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because at that point, nothing else matters. And you're just trying to figure out what makes you move forward when you're in pain and when you want to quit. And that's where you find the fuel. When you're there suffering and you know that if you quit, nothing happens, the world doesn't stop, the world keeps going. If you quit, if you just walk away, really nothing happens. You could do it, but that's where you find the reason of why you're doing the things that you're doing. Why are you trying to be better every day? Why are you trying to, push yourself or push your friend to be better? That's where you find the reason, the purpose. And I think it was great. And I think, I think I would like to run a marathon again, even if it was the most painful thing I ever done. I think I would like to try and break my PR, like try to run faster and be more vain. But as I said in clips before, shoot, I have been moving the microphone like crazy. As I said in the clips before in the blog, it is just race day was not the ultimate goal. I think the process is kind of like the beauty of all this, and race day is kind of your trophy, which is kind of crazy because it's where you are in pain. But I think the process is what makes running marathon so cool, and running the race on race day obviously is like your prize, which is a weird concept. It's a really weird concept because you think the race day is the ultimate goal, or the end goal, or like the not the end goal, but like the most important part of the whole process. But really is the week by week thing, is the week by week mileage, is the week by week effort, is showing up every day even if you don't want to, because because race day is full of adrenaline and like excitement, and it's really easy to go out and run when you're pumped with all those emotions. But when it's a Monday morning at 5 a.m. and you have to go run, and maybe it's raining, and maybe you don't want to, it's just you don't want to, that's when no one is looking. No one will know if you don't show up, if you don't run. That's when it gets hard to go run. Race day is pretty easy to get excited and get motivated, but the whole process, when you have to do it by yourself, and when you have to do it when it's dark outside, no one is cheering for you, no one really cares that you're running at 5:30 a.m. That's when it gets hard. And I think that's the beauty of all of this. It's just pushing yourself every day to be better. And I think I learned a lot about myself during these 16 weeks. And if you have never run a marathon, I think you should do it. I don't think it matters if you're slow, if you're fast, if you can't run a mile right now. I think you should do it. You just should do it for the sake of sticking to a plan and trying to be better every day. A little bit better than yourself yesterday. Not better than other people. So yeah, I think the conclusion of this video is, if you haven't run a marathon, or even a half, or even 10K, or whatever sounds scary as hell to you, I think you should do it. You should go for it and do it, because I think you will learn a lot about yourself and you will grow a lot. And I really think that you should push yourself like that, and you should do hard things. And yeah, that's my advice. From a soccer player that hated to run, just go run and do something that you're scared of, that you don't know if you're going to be successful at. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe, and I'll try to make more videos. Can't promise anything, but I'll try. See you guys.